Matthew 28 records Jesus' last words to his disciples before ascending into heaven. And surely if they are the last words, they are the words that he wants to stick with his followers, words to live by. It's called the Great Commission. It's not the Great Suggestion. We are commanded to share the good news of God's great love for us in Jesus Christ. We are called to share by what we say, yes, but more importantly, by how we live our life. Now, I've read this text many times, and recently I noticed something new, something I never really thought of. You see, before Jesus spoke these words, Matthew tells us, the 11 disciples had gone to Galilee just as they were instructed. And when they saw Jesus, they worshiped him. We fully get that. But then it goes on to say that some doubted. Now, I've read this text many times, and I've never noticed the doubt. And here's a translation I ran across I find totally fascinating. They worshiped him while they doubted. Well, who knows if everybody doubted or just some of them. But either way, here we find worship and doubt together. They're commingled. I think that fact makes this story very relatable for us today. For if you don't have any doubts, I think you're kidding yourself. For me, doubts hit when I feel anxious and fearful and can't control everything around me. They hit when I see so much pain and agony in the world. Stuff like cancer and car wrecks and untimely death. And when the poop happens, I hear Jesus' words that God will be with us until the end of the age. But then if I'm being totally honest, I wonder if that's actually enough. Okay, God, we know that you are with us, but what good does that do when life falls apart? And that's precisely why I love this text. Doubt and worship don't have to cancel each other out. They can go hand in hand. We don't have to have all the answers, and that's okay. In fact, that is good news. So let us go forth and let us share the good news of God's love with all that we encounter. And may we go forth as we worship and as we doubt to love and serve one another. Amen. Well, I invite you to worship with us here at Bellevue Presbyterian Church in the heart of Nashville every Sunday at 10:30 in the morning, in person or on Facebook Live. This has been another 2-minute takeaway with Pastor Scott.